Welcome again to another episode of Counselor's Soapbox videos. Recently, opiates have been in the news as we see an increase in deaths directly related to them. We're going to begin our exploration of the family of drugs known as opiates and opioids with a little history about the basic drug opium. Opiates began with the discovery of poppies, which were growing wild in the countries of Turkey and Iran in the Middle East. There are many species in the poppy family, but the one species found there is the only one that we are aware of which produces the drug opium and its many compounds. The use of opium is a very ancient practice. It began with the scoring of the poppy seed pods with a knife, and a white milky sap that came from that poppy contained opium. Raw opium or opium gum could be chewed, smoked, or it can be dissolved in certain liquids, principally alcohol, and then swallowed. Opium use began with the Greeks, possibly before. If you remember many of those stories about Greek heroes who fought in the wars, many of them were chewing the opium gum, which resulted in less pain when injured by a sword cut and less bleeding. A little about the history of opiates. Their use was widespread and continues to be in the Middle East because of the Quran prohibition against alcohol. While the use goes back to ancient times, by 800 AD, Arab traders had spread the use to India and China. Taking the opiate gum over long distances caused it to dry out and harden. In order to make it usable when it reached the end of its journey, in China, they developed methods of smoking the opium. In 1729, China discovers a serious problem with the number of people who were smoking opium and banned the importation. As we've seen over and over in human history, banning something or making it illegal does not eliminate the demand, and demand in China remained high despite the ban. The British were involved in the trading of opium, as were some Americans. The poppy could be grown in India and the opium gum transported from there to China, where it could be bartered for tea. As a result of the ban, conflicts developed between China and England. This resulted in two separate opium wars being fought between England and China over England's right to continue to sell opium to the Chinese. Opium, and later the opiates and opioids, have three primary medical uses. They are an analgesic for pain relief. To date, nothing has been found more effective than drugs in the opiate family in relieving pain. But some drugs in this family are also useful as cough suppressants. And since they produce constipation, they are great for treating diarrhea. The use of opium was transformed when morphine was separated from the opium gum. German chemists were successful at separating these two in 1803. Once the morphine component was separated, there was a residue, and that residue contained codeine, which is 10 times as strong as opium. This launched the development of stronger, more concentrated opiates, both natural, synthetic, and semi-synthetic combinations of natural ingredients and organic opium. What's next on the Counselor Soapbox video channel? We'll continue our discussion of the chemicals that are related to opium, beginning with morphine and then moving to some of the newer products. We're also going to talk about other specific drugs and some posts coming up shortly about mental health issues and wellness. If you've enjoyed this video, please click the like button, which is found directly below. Comments, of course, are always appreciated. If you'd like to receive new videos as I get them produced, please subscribe to the Counselor Soapbox video channel. Thanks for watching the Counselor Soapbox video channel. For more information on this and related issues, please visit the Counselorssoapbox.com blog, where you'll find over 1,500 texts, articles on mental health, substance abuse, and having a happy life. The David Joel Miller fiction and nonfiction books are now available on a wide variety of ebook sellers platforms. The photos here are all courtesy of Pixabay and Wikimedia and are licensed under the CC0 Creative Commons free for commercial use, no attribution required license. Thanks again for watching.